Passion Time project. I'm in Mr. Solaris' class, and my essential question was, can I compare and contrast various species of animals' defense mechanisms and find why they do so? So I created a website on Weebly, and the website title is How Do Animal Defense Mechanisms Compare? So I've got the defense mechanisms here. This is just an intro to what I'm going to be talking about in the website. So let's get started. So the relationship between predator and prey is a bit like a race for mutative defenses and attacks. As soon as one develops a weapon or defense mechanism, the other is working on an adaptation that allows them to prevent that mechanism from affecting them. All different species of life have different ways of defending themselves against predators or even against the prey's defense mechanisms. This site will hopefully teach you something about different kinds of animal defense mechanisms. Alright, so now these are the most common mechanisms these are the most common defense mechanisms for different types of animals. So there are several ways of animals avoid falling prey to predator. One way is very direct and comes naturally. Imagine you're a rabbit and you've just noticed a fox preparing to attack. What would be your initial response? Right, you probably run. Animals can use speed as a very effective means of escaping predators. Remember, you can't eat what you can't catch. So now this is just the photo. Alright, now here's the next one. If you can't move very fast, then one of your options is body armor. No, not like a knight suit of armor, because that's obviously not available to animals, but a type of self-protection that comes on your own skin. Some obvious examples of this ability are porcupines, pangolins, thorny devil lizards. These defenses don't rely on personal running speed of the animal, but the simple inability of the predator not being able to eat spikes, scales, or thorns without injuring themselves. If you can't run and you don't have body armor, there's still another options. Some animals have evolved to exhibit some form of camouflage, which is an adaptation that allows animals to blend in with certain aspects of their environment. Camouflage increases an organism's chance of survival by hiding it from predators. This gives the animal a higher probability of being able to successfully reproduce and carry on the species. Camouflage is also used by some predators as a tool for hunting. When you don't have any mutated talent above, you're still going to be able to defend yourself. Don't worry. Many animals use poison or venom as a defense mechanism. Poisonous animals usually are very brightly colored, and when some animals aren't poisonous, they mimic the bright colors of a poisonous animal. But watch out, there's actually a difference between being poisonous and being venomous. Venomous animals normally inject their poison into their prey through fangs, claws, or a stinger. Poisonous animals have secretions or parts of their body that are poisonous to anything that touches or eats them. They tend to use it more defensively, whereas venomous animals tend to use it to capture prey, although it can be used in defense situations too, like the mimicry of colors. Common defense mechanisms of specific animal classes. Long title, but same thing. Mammals. Some of the most common defense mechanisms for mammals are running. A lot of mammals don't have poisonous skin, body armor, or venomous fangs, but a lot of them have the ability to run away from the predator and the brain that makes them do so. Camouflage. A lot of mammals have fur, and sometimes their fur is naturally a similar pattern or tone of their natural habitat, hiding them from predators. Reptiles. Body armor. Most reptiles have scales or tough skin or even thorns, like the thorny devil lizard again, which I keep referring to, which makes it tough for a predator to bite or pierce through their skin. Running. Ahem, reptilian brain. A reptile, of course, has a reptilian brain, and so do we. The reptilian causes fight or flight hormone reactions like running or fighting the predator that's in front of you, which is why reptiles run away from you so much. Poison and venom. When you think of poison or venom as an attack or defense, what animal do you think of? Right, snakes. And what are snakes? Right, reptiles. See the connection here? Camouflage. Many reptiles, such as chameleons, have the ability to blend in with their environment by changing colors, or even just having scales the color of their environment. Birds. Camouflage. Many types of birds, such as the owl, are able to really blend in with their environment. Most birds don't change colors, except seasonally, and are just naturally colored like their environment. Running/flying. Have you ever been within 2 feet of a wild bird? Not at the zoo. Probably not, because they rely secondly on their hearing, so they would hear you coming and fly away, fast. Rodents and small mammals. If you ever have an encounter with a small rodent or mammal, it will probably scamper away from you. Small mammals and rodents are much more vulnerable than larger mammals, so they have to rely on their speed. So this is a passion time project by me, Regan, and I'm in Mr. Solaris' class at Westgate, and I go to Westgate Elementary School. So now I have the bibliography, which is all the sites I used to create this site. Sorry, it's kind of slow. Okay, so there's explorable defense mechanisms. It's explorable.com. Reptilian defense mechanisms by James Chao, I guess. And what is camouflage in animals? Definition and examples. And that's on study.com. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something about animal defense mechanisms.